Welp, here I am on Patreon going over Andor, or coming back to Andor, which I kind of left for a bit, and it's been nice to have these kind of release weekly because, it's interesting to hear people's buzz on this particular TV show because I follow a lot of different channels, and some of you have followed my journey with Rings of Power, which has been, in some ways... Oh, here's Ryan trying to get a hold of me. Here. Yeah. Yeah. Interrupt me while I'm recording. Yeah, I'm recording Andor right now. Yeah. Hi, everyone. Say hi. Yeah. I'm recording Andor. Yeah. Yeah. You gonna watch? You gonna watch Andor with me?
What's Andor?
It's the Star Wars one.
Are you live right now?
Well, I'm recording, and you're in my recording.
Oh, okay, well, here I am on YouTube or Patreon or whatever it is. Enjoy Star Wars, nerds! They're all nerds. All right, sorry to bug you. I'll call you later.
Okay, bye. That was fun. Anyway, so some of the channels that I've been following, they varying degrees of like hyper-critical analysis, and even some of the more critical ones, the ones that I thought were going to hate it, they're saying things like, "We were wrong. It's good. We like it," which is interesting. I find that interesting with some channels. Anyway, more specifically, I was right, because as I've been watching this, I've been enjoying it. And even right from the beginning, I was like, oh, this is gritty. This is better. I enjoy more realistic Star Wars more than kind of fake Star Wars. So anyways, long story short, I'm looking forward to where this goes next. To see this journey, this kind of like non-Jedi Star Wars. So I'm just going to watch. So stick around and let's watch it together.
Set for Aldhani.
Calculating for Aldhani.
What's Aldhani?
That depends. I haven't agreed to do anything but save my skin.
I didn't risk my ass for the Starpath unit. I came for you.
What's the offer?
You survive and deliver. I'll give you 200,000.
Woo.
What would we be stealing?
The quarterly payroll for an entire Imperial sector.
Ooh, Coruscant. Oh, this is cool to see the Empire as they occupy Coruscant. I don't know if I've seen any footage of this yet.
Where would you target these new resources, Supervisor Grandi?
Increased surveillance, sir.
Looking for what?
Anti-Imperial activity, as always.
I'll expect specifics by the end of the day. Blevin, Morlana's sector, this incident on Ferrix.
Corporate security, sir. They're still in charge out there. They tried to serve a warrant and ran into more trouble than they'd anticipated.
Trouble meaning what?
Several dead, property damage, interruption of service. A stolen Imperial Starpath unit was recovered at the scene.
Feels like a lot of information there, but essentially the Imperium is onto them, or starting to get a whiff of what happened. Oh, he shaved. Sorry, I wasn't even paying attention to the fact that he shaved. Still like processing what just happened.
I think it's best you stay inside until I've had time to work it all out.
Take this.
Don't take less than 50,000 for it.
That's a lot of trust.
go, Val.
Obviously something's wrong.
No. Actually, I think things are coming together.
He's like, I can take off.
Something I can help you with?
You're vulnerable and you know it. I'm buying you critical redundancy.
What do you mean buying?
I'm paying him.
We've been eating roots and sleeping on rocks for this rebellion, and now you've got a mercenary on board! Are you giving me a choice here?
Yeah. You take him, we'll call it off. I was planning to shut you down. Look at me! You wanted to lead. This is what he comes to.
And if he's the problem?
Well, that's the advantage of renting him. He's disposable.
Yes.
Clem!
Okay, she's believable.
It took the combined ingredients of idiocy, ineptitude, and total disengagement for this farce to have reached the full apex of incredulous disaster. Seriously? And you, Deputy Inspector Khan, you've rung the final bell on corporate independence. As of this morning, the Milana system is under permanent Imperial authority. Congratulations on that.
My guess is he's gonna join up, or he's gonna sign up.
Get down, Tuckins! They won't be back today. Come on.
I love TIE fighters. It's such a freaky sound when they fly.
Unauthorized Imperial equipment, Ferrix 0430. That is our box from Steerguard.
Has to be.
Right, that gives us jurisdiction.
Man, this is like starting to cross into the realm of like really good sci-fi instead of just believe everything we tell you. Oh, he's like a senator or something, some rich tycoon.
There used to be hundreds of settlements up here. 40,000 Aldhanis all across the Highlands. They were here for centuries. But it only took the Empire a decade to clear them out.
It looks like Scotland.
No. Drove them south. There's an enterprise zone in the lowlands.
My assistant tells me you refused to turn over the file on this incident in Ferrix. That was an official request made by an officer of my staff. I want the full Ferrix report.
It's my sector.
Are you denying my request?
For the second time today.
Fine. I'll take it to Major Partakas.
Yeah, this definitely has Scotland vibes.
Everyone's dead. While you were sleeping, they came in, slit everybody's throat. You ride with Mossy, Garbish, Saul Guerrera. Fall asleep on watch, they're gonna put your head on a pike for a laugh.
Sorry. Don't tell Val.
I won't.
Saw Gerrera.
You will.
He's
Better
in
think what you're gonna say, 'cause she's coming
Rogue
down
One.
now. We better make sure they know what's coming.
Oh, it looks like an AK-47. These don't look like blasters. Yeah. That was sort of expected. Didn't learn anything from that. Oh, he just left then. It's interesting. I mean, this story is so real. It like goes at a real pace, which is slow.
Mother.
Okay. Ooh.
What are you staring at?
That's cool.
Senator, what a pleasure to see you.
You as well, Luthen. Sorry to be so late.
You know, Claire,
Of course.
we often refer to the gallery as Coruscant's unofficial temple of patience.
Well, I have to start coming here more often.
You're teasing us. So, a gift for your husband. If you can't deliver, I need to know.
Do you think I'm not trying?
I never think that. But I need to start planning if you're no longer coming through for us.
The money's there. It's just getting very dangerous to move it
Okay.
around. I can't pool funds the way I used to. I found someone I think can help me.
We're vulnerable enough. We need funding, not more people to worry about.
Don't lecture me on vulnerability.
Why don't you take this on loan?
May I?
Something tells me maybe that guard gun. I don't know. This is cool, like them exploring what life under the Empire would be like.
Clem, this is Lieutenant Gorn. He's our contact at the garrison.
Wounded, on top of it.
On top of what?
On top of being someone I've never met who suddenly got my neck in their hands.
I know the feeling.
Are we done?
Who is he?
He's Clem. He's here. That's all that matters.
This is a cool story. I love it. The very beginnings of the rebellion.
This room, behind the flight deck, that's a vault. We're taking crates of payroll from that room, loading the freighter, and escaping out of the runway tunnel.
It's a suicide run.
Exactly.
That's why they only keep a 40-man regiment in the garrison.
Because they know no one's stupid enough to try it.
No one but us.
Once every 3 years, for as long as anyone can remember, the Aldhanis gather in this valley for a celestial event they call Makani Bredani, the Eye of Aldhani. Imagine 50 meteor showers all at once, but like a curtain being pulled across the sky.
And the sky is chaos. We've calculated an escape trajectory that gets us out just before the eye closes.
This happens in 3 days' time.
That's your car.
Are you in all the way?
Let's get to it.
Is it worth creating this much intra-office friction in the pursuit of what seems like a straight-up case of a robbery gone awry?
Sir, it is my feeling that this is part of an ongoing effort to steal proprietary Imperial equipment in anticipation of an organized rebellion. I have 3 previous case files on my desk that begin to suggest a pattern.
Here, we act on vetted and verified information. Alert me when this materializes into something more definite. Until then, confine future activities to your sectors. Thank you, Lieutenant.
I'm smug and I'm walking out.
You have 2 sectors to supervise. On a positive note, I was impressed with your detention numbers from Sev Top. Far above the quota. Maybe sending more of that sort of work your way.
Thank you, sir.
We're done.
So the gist is he likes her. Okay. Everything's by the book.
That's the Rono freighter specs and the console layout. You get done with that? That's a detailed map of the garrison. That's an Aldhani phrase book.
You'll eat, you'll let Cinta check the bandage, and you'll have learned all that by morning. I'll take the first watch.
Oh, come on. Oh, it was just starting to get good. Come on, there should be like a little deleted scene or something. No, nothing. Okay. Well, I think some of the criticism of this show is fair, which is that moved very slowly and there was little to no action. Because, like, what happened? He dropped them off. They're planning on going and doing this thing. Meanwhile, there's the Empire's onto them. Like, to me, they could have thrown something in this episode. I mean, I know that they need to establish storylines and kind of set things up for later, but yeah, this episode just needed something. I was a little bit kind of like, oh, it's dragging just a little bit. So I think it's fair to say that this particular one was not the strongest. However, even saying that, I still feel like they're sticking to this idea, because I could see like little glimpses of like brilliance in the acting, in the like the writing is really strong. You don't feel kind of like I don't understand what they're saying, or it's like an intelligent, realistic, almost docudrama. Yeah, with like a much higher level of that of better sci-fi. I've always criticized Star Wars as being less about sci-fi, and it feels like it's always about like almost like a soap opera in space. This didn't feel like a soap opera in any way. It felt more like a docudrama. Yeah, like we're watching this play out, and like people's lives, and that one guard going home to his mom, and like they're really like highlighting the realism of what it would be like to live under the thumb of the Empire. And I know that there'll be people going like, are they going to introduce the Emperor and Darth Vader and everyone else? Like, that will be surprising if they do. Yeah, and I know that there's going to be some people that are like, I'm out unless they do that. I don't think they need to. And if they do, it'll be kind of a jumping the shark moment, if you know what that term means. It'll be kind of a like, oh, no one's watching, let's throw in Darth Vader. That's what it'll feel like. So, like, I think true fans of Rogue One should be somewhat happy with this. And I don't know how many seasons are projected for that. I don't know the total. I think they keep on doing this thing where it's like, well, if it's successful, we'll keep it going. So if this series is successful, I anticipate maybe them continuing. I did hear them talk about Saul Guerrera. I forgot the actor that plays him, but he's a great actor. Forrest Whitaker. And I wonder if they're bringing him back, because he's like a cool Star Wars character. I think one of the best characters. Anyway, I'm loving it. I do like the episode. It's just, yeah, I'm looking for. I'm almost gonna bet that next episode things are gonna get pretty intense. Yeah, that's what I'm guessing. So looking forward to it. Next Wednesday, next one comes out, and we'll look at it then and probably record it the next day. Alrighty, cool. Well, thank you for sticking around this far, and hope to see you next week. Bye.